welcome. First episode, MarshawnAndMe podcast. I go by the name of Uknowcell, but my real name is Marcel Miller. Everybody pretty much already know. And this is, of course, my son,
Marshawn Paris Miller. You tell him.
The kid _Marshawn2 on Instagram. You can follow me at Uknowcell.com. This is a long time coming. It's going to be actually very, very fun to do this podcast. Everybody always see our dynamic between each other, and first thing they always think is that we brothers. Like, this is my little brother. Everybody always think that. And then
especially people at the Cinnabon place.
Yeah, especially the Cinnabon place. But when I say it's my son, everybody gets shocked. So we came up with this podcast pretty much to give a blueprint for how we've been going and just growing with each other. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I had him young. I was 18 years old, going on 19 pretty much. So having him young, it was a struggle. It was good, bad, pros and cons to everything. But, I would never change it for the world. How you feel growing up with Dad since you've been little? For those who don't know,
It's fun. Cool.
So what's cool about it? What you like about it?
It's that you get to pay for stuff, and I just get to say what I want. That's the best part.
That I pay for stuff, and you get to say what you want.
Yeah.
Outside of getting stuff, like what's been some of the what you like the most outside of, obviously I'm your parent, I'm supposed to pay for stuff.
Yeah. I like when we go like to museums, like the Henry Ford Museum or Motown Museum, or just going downtown, going to the Nike store.
And I just want y'all to see and notice the stuff that he just said. Motown Museum. I've been growing up in Detroit my whole life. I didn't go to the Motown Museum until he thought about it. So it's cool just to see how young he is and all of the stuff that he knows as far as like stuff from the past. He know more probably about our family history than I do pretty much, and he 10. So
teach you most of it.
Yeah,
he's up to go with it. So.
And I think that that's the best part of everything. Like, we learn from each other, and we've been growing, ever since he's been born. So for me, everybody is always shocked because he lives with me. You know what I mean? Me and his mom, we had a baby very young. She is a good person. We just wasn't compatible as a couple together. So now he's been living with me since he's been 2, and that's been a whole experience in itself. Even prior to then, though, we pretty much lived together. But so that's been a whole experience, and that's something different that a lot of people always say as well, because he lives with me, and also my mom, she helps out super a whole bunch. His Gigi, that's what he called Gigi, right?
Yep.
So talk about that. How you live with Daddy, but we live in close proximity to each other, so we live right by Gigi.
Same complex, right?
So talk about that. That's a whole different dynamic because you pretty much live with me, but you over Gigi house a lot too. How do you feel about that?
That's fun. I get to like ride my bike over to my grandma's. Then we walk around sometimes, so I can get like my little special things, especially like on Easter. It's not like we have to drive to my grandma's house so she can see me. She just walk around. Or we could just drive around.
Yeah, pretty much. It's easy, right? So outside of that, what you like about our relationship as far as father and son? Because I feel like we best friends.
Yeah, we are. We are best friends.
Go ahead.
Continue.
No, go ahead.
No, you could continue. Go ahead.
Is it always good? Do we bump heads sometimes?
Yeah. Me and him got 2 different attitudes.
So let's talk about that then. I think people want to know about that too.
What?
How we bump heads sometimes.
Okay, well, I have a room, right? My own room. And I have I got a closet in my room, And my dad don't like that when I'm in a rush I get my outfits together sometimes, and then I fold them up, and then I might run out of a hanger, so I lay it across the thing, because I know that's where I'm going to put my hanger at to put my clothes there. Well, he said that that's not, what you say it's not?
I just said that ain't the right way.
He said it wasn't the right way. It's my way. But he says your way is not always the right way, but that's the way it's good for me. I continue to do
it. See? But that's what I'm saying, though. Then you continue to do it. But it's neither here nor there, really. As long as you always clean up your room, that's the best. That's the main thing. And that's another thing that we be having an issue with.
But what?
Just cleaning up that room.
Well, I feel like some of it is my daddy's fault. I will say I need my light bulb fixed. He takes out the light bulb that lights up my whole room, and then put it into one of the little small light bulbs. When I feel like just buy another light bulb and put it in the little small lamp right there. But just the way he does. And then he leave them like on my bed. Like leave the light bulb on my bed. Be all dusty and stuff, and he put it on my bed. And then I have to wash my sheets and stuff.
That's a little bit of me too. I always like start something and then I'll stop and then end up doing something else, and then I might forget and I'll come back to it sometimes. It might take a minute for me to come back to it. But I still get it.
Maybe 2 days.
Ain't no 2 days. It take you 2 days to hang that shirt up.
No, it don't. Well, most of the time, if I don't got no hanger, I go down into the closet. Then nobody just like to throw everything in their closet. And I go into that closet and I take a hanger off and I put it in my room. But my daddy don't like that.
But it's just taking from me.
I'm taking for the whole house. I mean, I don't understand what's so wrong about that. I'm helping myself out because I know you gonna yell and holler and say that that's not the right way. And then when I take a little piece of something from the house, he's still mad.
Well, ultimately, you get it done, so I do appreciate that. And definitely, we want y'all to definitely join in on these conversations too. We want y'all can email us, as a matter of fact, so that y'all can send us, y'all might have questions for us as far as you might be a young parent yourself, or you might just know us from Instagram and always wanted to know something about us. You can always just email us. It's Marshawn, Marshawn, and the AND, me, 19 at gmail.com. You can follow us on our brand new Instagram at MarshawnAndMe PC, MarshawnAndMe PC. You can definitely follow us there. And we also looking for other people to come on the podcast as well. We want to know, how you guys manage your relationships as well. So we're looking for other people to come on the podcast, parents, you know what I mean? Notable people who are going to be who are influential in the city. We're going to get some of them on here who have kids as well, and we're going to talk to them and see just how similar and how different, the relationships are, the parenting styles are, things like that. We're going to talk about a lot more of our life story. Also, just funny stories, day-to-day things that we go through. I'm going to definitely jot down some of these things that we be going back and forth about in the crib, and then we're going to bring them to the podcast. We're going to debate them, just like the closet situation.
Oh, I got another situation.
Oh, my God. What's the other situation?
Remember when we got Cinnabons?
Okay.
And then I did not eat it till the next day because I told him it was late by the time we got home. So I said, I'm going to just eat it tomorrow. Well, I came home from school expecting to have my Cinnabon. Ready to warm it up. Ready. My mouth was all set for it. And my daddy ate it.
No, you had a Cinnabon. You had a Cinnabon.
I had a Cinnabon, but I didn't get to enjoy the Cinnabon.
You could have enjoyed it. No, only ate half. So you had half of a Cinnabon.
He did not have. That wasn't a half. That was just a little thing right there.
I should have took a picture of it. That's what I should have did. But it was definitely a half.
And then when I got another Cinnabon, he ate a piece of it.
No, I did not eat a piece of the Cinnabon, dude.
Yes, you did.
It was a little extra thing that they just scraped off the bottom of the pan because the Cinnabons was fresh.
Well, I was about to change the Cinnabon out because me and my grandma got it.
And you was about to give her the bold Cinnabon.
I did give her the bowl Cinnabon.
See? But that's what I'm saying.
Because that Cinnabon was tilted. All you did was eat a piece of mine. So I just said I just keep the one that's not tilted.
You wrong.
Makes sense to me.
I think that you're wrong for that.
I think I was wrong.
And ultimately, I went and got you another Cinnabon.
And I said thank you.
Right,
and
so
then you ate another slice of it. But
next time, all right, moral of the story. Next time I get my own Cinnabon. How about that?
I like that moral of the story.
All right, bam. That's it. So, we're going to have more of the Marshawn and Me podcast. Definitely. This is just the first episode, introduction. So, you can kind of see our relationship, how we kind of go back and forth about certain things, how the dynamic plays in as far as you being a father and a friend to your children, whatever, however many children you got. If you got one, you got more than one. Just finding that fine balance of being able to be a young parent, also be a father, and letting him understand that I am his dad at the end of the day, but I'm also his friend, and that he could be able to come to me and talk to me and feel comfortable talking to me about any and everything as he continues to grow. Like I said, he's 10 now. He'll be 11 in June. A lot of people don't even know I'm about to turn 30. So we've been learning and growing from each other for a long time, and I thought that, now is just the perfect time. He's grown enough to where he can, he's been able to express himself. I can't even remember a time where he did not even walk or talk. But
talking been around for a long time.
For you, yeah, heck yeah. You been
so for you too.
Yeah, for me too. But
I think, yeah.
I think this is definitely just the perfect time. Like I said, this is just the first episode. We got more to come. Make sure you follow us at MarshawnAndMe PC on Instagram. Email us again, MarshawnAndMe19@gmail.com. If you have any questions for us that we can discuss on the podcast. We definitely are not experts, but as you can see, at least he's very opinionated. And we can probably try to help you guys through any type of problems that you might be going through. If you need some advice, we can help you out there. And it's definitely more to come from me and Marshawn.